Beetle quest by 1-2S.
Through their enormous pair of binoculars, Bob, Joe and Bud spied the most delicious-looking cake.
The amazingly beautiful cake was a sponge cake with strawberries on top. It looked fantastic.
They instantly knew they had to find a way to get to it.
Bob, Joe and Bud decided to go on a quest to get this beautiful cake.
They crept out of their crevice and discovered a chocolate bar lying on the edge of the cliff.
They began to melt the chocolate by sprinting around the bar as fast as they could.
Around and around they went. The chocolate began to melt. It dripped over the edge onto a seesaw.
As the chocolate melted onto the machine, the arms began to tip.
When the arm was level with the other side of the cliff, the friends stopped running.
They climbed down the chocolate mountain, across the arm and up the other side.
As they made their way across the flat land, they bumped into 2 bags.
Bob had a great idea to use these to build a tower.
Slowly they constructed a marvelous tower that went up and up. The 3 little bugs worked tirelessly.
They wanted that yummy cake, so they worked even harder. Finally, their tower was completed.
With hungry eyes, they ran straight to the cake and started devouring it. They ate until they thought their tummies would burst.
Feeling extremely happy with their successful adventure and full after gobbling so much cake they needed to rest, soon all 3 were in a deep sleep.
Eventually, their growling, overfull stomachs woke them up. They needed to get home.
They looked over the cliff and discovered a pot.
Joe and Bud poured the entire bag of magic star seeds into the pot. The seeds were heavy and went all over the place. While Joe and Bud were busy, Bob climbed under the metal pot and lit the fire.
When Bob finally got back to his companions, they began to hear popping sounds.
The stars were shooting. It was a marvelous sight.
The bravest bug took a great leap and flung himself onto a shooting star and flew across the land.
The others took a deep breath and closed their eyes and jumped for their lives.
They both managed to grab a shooting star and sail across the earth.
The stars floated back to the ground below the crevice. They clambered up the side and made their way home. Their quest was completed. The end.